Hello everyone. Here is a new training game. It's called Superpower Evolution Simulator. I will be talking about some tips and tricks and about the general game itself. So, this game was made by a cool guy named Hyper. He played a game called Superpower Fighting Simulator and he liked the game, so he was inspired by it and made this game with some other people like builders, devs, stuff like that. And he tried to make a balance between free to play and pay to win, since like all the games nowadays, modern day games, are like really pay to win in Roblox. Like a Pet Simulator, you see how much money you gotta pay on that. And here it's not really pay to win. The only quote unquote pay to win thing are tokens, but tokens you gotta spend a lot of Robux to even get like relatively good, because he made him really expensive on purpose so people wouldn't really buy them as often and they wouldn't really become pay to win. You gotta spend like a few hundred to $1,000 on a singular Roblox game to be like good. And even then, there's like a lot of people, free to plays, that are pretty good without spending anything. Like you can go pretty far in this game without spending anything. So, what is this game actually about? It's simple. You train, you get the strength, the body toughness, psychic. And this game's cool because it has a lot of cool animations. And for example, the fireballs, they're not like really huge, so they're like a bit small, but they do grow, and they're not gonna be like the size of the entire map like in SPFS or Superpower Training Simulator. Those are really big fireballs and like huge skills that like you can't really avoid, and these ones you can. So yeah, that's pretty cool about it. And you should also not balance, by the way. Here's a tip. First tip, do not balance. What I mean by balancing is by making all your stats the same multiplier. So let's say my endurance was 128, my strength was 128, and my psychic's 128. If they're all 128, you should not do that. Do as my example right here. I have 512 in psychic and 64 in strength and 32 in endurance. I have a lot more in my psychic compared to the rest of my stats, and that's for good reason, because if you balance, you're gonna get a lot less stats. And although it might seem like you're not getting that much less, you unlock training areas faster, and training areas, those give boost. So the longer you take to unlock it, the less boost you get. It's not very good. So because of that, that exponentially increases and you won't be able to get as strong. So that's the first tip. There's also a cool thing about this game. No stat is like really broken. Well, at least right now, like the strength's pretty good because you can kill anyone. Endurance is balanced since it has some skills. Like unlike other games, endurance actually has skills in a way. And psychic, it's kind of bugged right now, but it will. I think it did get fixed actually. But yeah, this game is very early because like it's only been out for like 2 weeks, so it's not that much like skills wise. But they will be added in the future. Another thing is the Discord server. Yes, this game does have a Discord server. You can talk with even the owners, the devs. Hyper's like a really nice guy. He actually responds to people like in chat. He doesn't just ignore them like other server owners. They're like, oh, I see people trying to talk to me. Nah, he actually tries to respond, and you can even DM him. Like if he finds like a really interesting point in what you sent him, he might even respond. So that's pretty cool. He actually interacts with his community and uses the feedback to like help update his game. But yeah, there is also a map for all the training areas, and there will be squads in the future updates. By the time you're watching this video, it's either already out or very close to being out. So that is pretty cool. I don't know what squads will entail right now, but I hope they're good. But yeah, here's some leaderboards. Right here. Looks very nice. And there is even a secret leaderboard. I will not tell you what it is, but it's a secret leaderboard that's not right here with the main ones. Just think, where would a leaderboard be? And try to find it through there. So, next we're going on to actual training areas. Like here, they're pretty unique. Except for the endurance, sometimes there's just like they're just fountains. Like there's fountain over there, fountain over there. There's a lot of fountains. But the scenery and the overall like buildings is pretty nice because like there's no speed and jump power skills yet. There will eventually be, I hope. And this is just a really nice looking city. Honestly, look at this. Even though this has no training areas in it, still is very good looking building. Just adds more to the atmosphere, you know? And the size of this map is it's a decently large, so that gives you a lot of time to explore. And there are some bugs. No, that's not this one, okay? There's one where you can just go under. But there are some bugs, obviously, but that's why you can help report them in bug reports in the Discord server. And with that, you can help make this game better by finding these bugs and reporting them. That's really all I have to talk about. This game is really cool, and you should all just look at it like yourselves, because I can't really tell you like to do this or that, because you or someone else might find a better, more efficient way to do whatever I tell you. So yeah, just join the Discord server and have a chat with all the cool people in there. Thank you all for watching, and see you later.